Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Happy Thursday to you. I'd say almost Happy Friday's Eve, but we're still not quite that close like we normally are, usually for our regular outings. So, yes, once again, we've got another rando time, but not so random of appearance, and unsurprisingly so, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So, I'll be making some more progress here. And I'll probably offload some of our usual stuff for our regular stream tonight. So we will still be having Throwdown Thursday, working on some optimization of a potential speedy or speedier run of Resident Evil Remaster. So we'll take that on later. But in the meantime, if you are new to the Rec Room, this is your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. So I know we got some numbers, or at least some call outs for some people on Pilled, and I'll take care of that a little bit later for our other stream. As far as writing and stuff, I at least got check in the box today, made some page progress. So even though I technically want to be working on show prep tomorrow, I'm going to try to get chapter knocked out. So at least that way I can say I got another one done this week. But I don't have too much else to report on that. I did get some things confirmed for the event that we're going to be at on Saturday, so I know I've not done a very good job of promoting that this week because I don't have any links or graphics. But this Saturday, which is May 3rd, also happens to be Free Comic Book Day. So we'll be at Comics Corner in Fraser, Michigan. So we'll be set up in front of the store. I think there's another gal doing some artwork and possibly one other person there. So we'll be hanging out. More than welcome to pick up a copy of Ascendant Chaos. I know I'll have the prints. I probably have my shirts available, but either way, if you pick up a print or book, free signature, come say hi if you happen to be in the area. Because, yeah, we're going to keep working on growing and building. That's the key thing going on here. We've got the Firewall Protocol, and first book is available, and I've been working on book number 2. So usually this is the place to get those kind of updates. This is kind of like a almost a daily behind the scenes sneak peek, as if it were George Lucas working on Star Wars. You kind of get the play by play of where things are at. So thankfully there's a major chunk done, and that'll keep you busy for a while if you pick it up, because Ascendant Chaos is pretty lengthy, but it's designed to play out, read like a movie on paper. So I think you'll enjoy if you check it out. So I just keep everybody updated. The whole purpose of this stream is really to keep eyes on the projects that we're working on here. Yeah, there's a lot of other things you can pick from out there for gaming, so we greatly appreciate if you have joined us along the way, new or old. And we are on multiple platforms. We're on Odysee, Pilled, Twitch, and YouTube, so feel free to chat or lurk if so inclined. And on the Pilled side, I don't intend to ignore anybody. It's just I know there's some technical issues, so I think we're kind of through some of that, because I know we've had some people show in and have actually caught it. So hopefully the technical issues are behind us. But again, I am human, I am imperfect, and sometimes I miss stuff, and it's not intentional. I try to do my best to keep up with everybody. As far as pop culture stuff, there may not be a whole lot to talk about tonight. I haven't seen anything of news, but man, we got a front-loaded week because there was a lot of interesting game announcements thus far. So I guess we may or may not have too much to talk about tonight, but I'll give you a little bit more insight into the section I'm working on Firewall Protocol Book 2. But that'll do it for the moment as far as updates. So we are still plugging away. I can't believe I still did another triple header last night. So we did another Oblivion sandwich. Would it be Oblivion sandwich, or would it be the content in the middle? Was it a Metal Slug sandwich, meaning the Metal Slug was sandwiched between the Oblivion? I don't know. But we did some Metal Slug Attack Reloaded last night, but we also did episodes 11 and 12 of Oblivion. So we are on episode 13, which I call Lost Path of the Chameleon, because I'm doing some save scumming, and I forgot that was the proper term for it, in terms of trying to get some of the better items that we can out of the Oblivion Gate, because then that's going to take on a whole new flavor for how I'm playing this, in part because I enjoy playing that way, but also because there is so much content in this game. I think my aversion and annoyance with repetition, as I've mentioned on many occasions, rears its ugly head and says, I'm getting tired of fighting the same wolves over and over again, or the same imps and so on. So you constantly encounter them. So why do I want to keep fighting the same thing over and over again? I don't. After the first 50 times is enough. So basically, once I get, hopefully, a full set of Chameleon effects, I can put them on armor of choice, which I've already started to do. And then once you do that, enemies can't even see you. So, I mean, you can, of course, get a stealth effect, but I think you can essentially stab them in the back till they're done. But that will make take some of the difficulty out. Now, it's not my intent to take the difficulty out of the game. It's my intent to take some of the redundance out of the game just so we can get to the more fun things to do. And I'm not committed to having to play that way. It's just if there's something that proves difficult, at least we can bypass that and move on to the next fun thing. So, so there was a little repetition, especially in episode 12. I'm not necessarily going to fire looking for Oblivion gates this episode. I'm going to try to revisit some of the icons I missed because I did a reload, and the problem was I didn't realize we didn't have two of the same stone. I thought they were the same, but the sorting order was different, so I mistakenly thought I had two of the same ones. So we're going to go back, get some areas that I missed, and then we'll just pick up with our usual shenanigans. If we find an Oblivion gate, cool. If not, it's not really the focal point tonight, even though, of course, it would be of benefit. I actually did look some stuff up today about all the effects on the sigil stones, and there's a lot, unsurprisingly. The challenge is, I didn't realize there's 5 different quality levels of them, so with being at level 12, 13, we're already getting the middle level quality. So Chameleon, for example, starts at 5%, then goes to 10, then I think 20, and then 25, and then 30. So we were already getting the 20% ones. Now we're getting the 25%. So, of course, if it's a better quantity, you need less of them. But there's no way getting around needing 4 of them, because even 30, 30, 30, you still need a 10 or higher versus going 25, 25, 25. It comes out the same way. More than 100% doesn't benefit you, but it's just kind of wonky that we kind of have to do that process. So I think now that we're getting 25 and higher, it shouldn't matter quite so much. We'll end up with like 105% under the current trajectory. Okay, back at the shack. I forgot to mention, this is the ongoing virtual biography of Cat's Pajamas, venison harvester, wolfsbane, real estate mogul, and overall menace of Cyrodiil. So as you can see, I've already got the invisible effect going on. You can barely see our awesome Khajiit here because I have that armor applied where the Chameleon effect is active. I don't have to have that applied. We can actually switch back to... let's roll around the blade armor for a bit. Resist magic by 9%. I don't need that just yet. Oh, I must... Nope, I didn't drop it. We had to go back and get some blade boots because I apparently missed those when we were in the Cloud Temple. And interestingly, I thought we had a better bow. So now that I'm thinking about it, and what's real interesting is I'm still invisible. I shouldn't be. That is not my Chameleon stuff. It must be maybe once it loads and reloads. Anyway, let's check our content here. Because if I've got a better bow, I need to start carrying a better bow for more damage, because we ran into some Minotaurs, and they took about 19 arrows, or maybe it was the Spriggans, but it was getting a little obnoxious, the amount of arrows required. So let's see what we got over here. We've got Dwarven arrows. Those do 9. That's actually pretty impressive. I don't have an elven bow. I thought I did. I wonder if that could have been also one of the things I found prior to doing the reload. So we've got another silver bow. Interestingly, we're doing 9 with that. Maybe I don't need a better one unless the elven one does better. Steel is 8. Oh, you know what? What's happening is the scale of damage is increasing. These arrows are so heavy. You know, I should probably take my iron arrows just in case, though, because I've lost quite a bit, especially from the arena fights. I don't have quite a bit of silver arrows yet, though. Where'd they go? I passed them. Oh, they're already on inventory then. Okay. All right, let's go back to first person mode here. See, I'm still showing invisible. Sometimes the weapons don't even show up as invisible. Like, you'll be invisible, but your weapons and arrows won't. See, now... Alright. Am I still wearing one of the items? Boots, cuirass, gauntlets, greaves, and helmet. I am not wearing the Chameleon stuff, so I should not be cloaked right now. I mean, just by having it in my possession shouldn't qualify. Because you don't get the effects of other stuff. It's weird. Alright, hey, if we look invisible, we look invisible. I'm not all that concerned, but it should hopefully wear off. Otherwise, this is a bug. Okay, so here's the plan. What happened was I got the stone from this. We got our first stone from this gate down here. Got the one we wanted, and then as I was going through this one and reloading the game until I got the one I wanted, I didn't realize it had sorted them, got the wrong one, and then when I went to go apply it, I'm like, oh, shoot. So basically, all the progress I had from walking out across this portion of the map, it was gone. And I did find a couple items. I think we may have got maybe that's where I got the elven bow, or possibly the chainmail helmet we're still missing, interestingly enough. So we're just going to walk due west. Let's get those locations reactivated, and then it's just going to be a typical afternoon of shenanigans. So as you can see, the gate has been destroyed. Oh, I'm going east. I said west, didn't I? This Khajiit is sometimes geographically challenged. I'm sure I probably did some bow hunting and took out some deer along the way. See, I'm still invisible. I should have left that stuff behind. I'll take care of that later. If they can't see us, it's only an advantage us. And plus, in first-person mode, it won't matter other than you can't see the weapon. Means I probably won't be able to see the arrow after I shoot it, right? Alright, so Hack Dirt. I don't remember this. We're heading west. Well, I'm hearing something. So, it sounds like somebody writing on a chalkboard. Oh, interesting. Door to Hack Dirt Caverns. That's an interesting. So that's an interesting way of doing a location. You can go down into a cavern from like what was supposed to be the basement of a house, which has since fallen apart. Oh, now what? We got. Oh, it's the Spriggan. See, you know what? I just wasted an arrow. I'm not. She took like a lot of arrows too. I don't. That's why I get a little tired of fighting some of the stuff. And stupid bear. All right, I'll just outrun him. Do not try this in real life. Not advised. He's still going. All right. He's probably gonna interrupt my deer hunting too. I'm not gonna try climbing a tree because I know it won't work. I'll take a troll on, though. Oh, there's an Oblivion gate. Okay, we're going to stop for an Oblivion gate. Spriggan's Black Bear. See, this is a waste of arrows. Oh, I've contracted yellow tick. Are you kidding me? And now it disappears with my arrows. What is that going to do to me? That's our first disease that was not the non-vampire disease. I've now contracted a disease. So let's see what this does for active effect here. How do I get rid of it? Destruction, drain speed, drain strength. Oh boy. Well, if it's draining strength, that's not helpful. Impacts my carry capacity. Yeah, I'm at 325. Oh, I'm not wearing the Kvatch cuirass right now, so it is taking me down by like 25 points here. So the Spriggan didn't make it all the way over here. Alright, now that I've learned that Oblivion gates disappear, I'm going to go get this thing marked, and then maybe we'll come back to it after I finish our original objective here. Is that it, or did it pop in? Yeah. Was really interesting. The one on last episode. I'm just staring off into the distance, or like past a house, and then poof, it like warped in, like as if it had, even though it was on the marker, it wasn't physically present yet. Okay, so let's see where we are. Yeah, we're much further north than last time. See, we went a little bit more on a mildly southerly course. Now it's not showing up yet. Wait a minute. Oh. Hi guys. Now it's up. Now it should be on. All right, so I'm gonna head a little bit more south as I injure my legs. And of course, I'm not gonna heal while they're chasing me. Hadouken better, Ryu. Oh, I just shot another one at him. The clan for run's stuck on something. I'll use this to my advantage. Sorry, you were just defeated by collision geometry. That'd be a funny one for Oregon Trail. You've been defeated by immovable objects. Alright, so a little bit more south. Now, those guys are pretty ominous. That should change though as we get a little further here from the gate. Let's go try and get this one here. Not happy about this yellow tick thing. Just saying. Especially by a summoned animal, no less. Where'd the other two go? Oh, oh. Dang it, the mountain lion saw me. Ah! You've contracted I'm a lunch-titis. You are now the meal. Oh, and something's coming on my left. What else is it? Oh, now this boar. Everybody wants a piece of the Khajiit. Okay. Did we get this one on? I think this one's on there. How are we doing in our westward trek? We'll just keep going. There's this one. Rock bottom. Ah! Now what? See, that's what I mean. This is getting annoying. Oop, that was a miss. Oh, it was on a rock. I had the high ground. Now, about that arrow that I just shot in the dirt. Gone. I guess that hasn't stopped me from looking yet. I may have to switch to my actual chameleon gear, given how much they're coming after me. Alright, where is this thing? There it is. See, I think these might have been the ones that got activated. See, one of these was a house with some pretty sketchy interior artifacts, let me put it that way. A lot of skeletons, as if a cannibal was living here or something. So, interesting that I point that way and it shows the icon versus I'm actually at the actual house and it's not showing it. Yep, this was it. It's kind of weird that there's a candle lit and nobody's here. There's a fire going. But there sure is a lot of bones around here. More so upstairs. It's unfortunately all metal, nothing of value. There was maybe a couple things upstairs, not the broom though. Bones, bowls, jugs. Plates, tan plates. Yeah, this is a mess. Skeleton. So, yes, I've reverted to using bone meal as a reasonable cost. Ooh, repair hammer. Sellable item. Yeah, so we've got huntsman stuff. Nothing of concern here. Yarn has no value, apparently. We'll take folded cloth and toothpicks. And we'll take the ingredients. Folded cloth. Not sleeping in that bed. Skeleton. Bone meal and lockpicks now empty. Yeah, see, the attic has got it. So if you count the number of skulls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that 11, 12, 13 maybe. That's not a good sign. That's empty. Empty, empty. Bones, skull. Bones, bones. Bones, skull. Bone, skull, bones. Okay. So, yeah, not the place I'd necessarily want to move into. I mean, so that's only 13 upstairs, let alone all this. So, I don't think there's a basement that I could tell, but man, what a forlorn establishment. Yeah, no cellar door, and I ain't crawling through the fire. Curious what kind of quest might lead you to that location. So, I mean, I can't say with certainty that every location on the map has a quest affiliated, but I think the game does a reasonable job of taking you to other places on the map if you find quests. Sometimes the game will bring them to you, sometimes it won't. With only having less than like 2 full playthroughs, I don't have a lot of confidence in my overall game knowledge, unlike the people who've played it for the last 20 years and picked it apart and dissected all the data and modded it. Another wolf. I've probably shot him before. See, my bow's not invisible anymore. Yeah, take that, dummy. Wolf's bane of Cyrodiil. Oop. You lucked out there. Congratulations, you survived an extra 3 seconds. Where's my arrow at? Yeah, it just goes flying when it hits the dirt. Keep working on my adrenaline. If I get, or not my adrenaline, my acrobatics. If I get the acrobatics up, then I can start doing the water walking. And if I can do the water walking, I don't need to bother with the sigil stone that applies the water walking. Because logic. Pork chop, you got a problem. I do not need another disease, thank you very much. It's interesting that I contracted something from the bear, but the boar would probably be far more intimidating as far as things to contract. Okay, keep going west. Only stop for deer. Whoa! What is she doing to the deer? She's like out there torching it. What are you doing, lady? Oh, what a psycho. She's out here like electrocuting the deer and say I'm a problem. Doesn't even leave venison when she takes it out. Its innards are burnt to a crisp. Oh, like that. See? Stealth boar. Squeal. Oh, there she is. What is she doing out here? You took out all the deer, lady. And actually, we talked to her before.
I have business with Kinnereth's shrine, and I will not be disturbed.
Ooh.
If you're all alone in the woods and you see a troll coming, you run. Problem solved.
No, actually, you stick about 4 arrows in it. Problem solved.
She's seeing you.
Well, she was actually a little nicer when she recalled that I was the hero of Kvatch last time. My, how her memory has changed. Leave the deer alone, lady. You gotta kill it before you do. Dummy. It's like she's purging the area of anything that's non-human. So, yeah, wherever she's coming from, this thing here. Rock bottom we already got. Wind cave we got. So there's a... Yeah, this thing is the fort way at the top of the hill. Oh, more deer. We'll go up from that side. Is there a deer and a wolf in proximity? No, those are plants. So it must have been the other area where I found the Minotaur horns, because I don't think I lost the Minotaurs in the reload. Over there, too. See, look at this. There's a wolf right next to a deer. Oh, I bet you took that one right in the face. There's two other... Oh, it's actually 2 other deer right next to him. I am here to slay incompetent wolves. Or wolves, as I refer to them in Ninja Gaiden. Don't run. This won't hurt much. No, this isn't the fort I was looking for. This is, I'm so good at this because I played Scorched Earth and Gorillas as a kid. Not really. The games you have to plug in the velocity and the angle of your shot in order to get your opponent. Natural tendency for angles of attack. Great, a mountain lion. See, even this guy's not very smart either. He had 4 deer and a wolf that he could chomped on. Yeah, he didn't see that. Not very... Take that, kitty kitty. I'm the bigger cat on the food chain, sorry. Okay, now where's this other fort at? Like, we ran all the way top of this mountain. At least I get to do it again for the adrenaline. Or, see, adrenaline, the acrobatics, see? Increased to 71. 4 more to go. And do not start cracking any messianic jokes about water running. Oh, I'm tired, and I got a wolf. You look. You know what I need to do? Listen, Wolfie. Something I have not done. Oh, you know what? Why don't I... It's restoration magic. I'm more interested in this. Ah! This thing. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Burn! wolf pelt. It's not gonna smell like wet dog. It's gonna smell like burnt dog. And here we go. And I'm getting stuck. How did I figure out my way up here? Yeah, that looks pretty steep. See? Oh, and another gate. We got some stuff to do now. I can like barely walk up this. Good for the fatigue though. Look how far up out of the way that the Oblivion gate is. Yep, I can already hear it. There we go. See, this probably wasn't here last time. Ooh, alright, who's coming after us? Scamp? Clanfer? Flame Matronach? It says marked, right? Who did that? I got fireball too, pal. There you are. Right behind me. So are they immune to fire? Yeah, resisted. So in other words, you have to use the opposite. Am I out of arrows? Great. Out of arrows. There are ice some this time. Now some gnawing on my legs. Okay, that's cutting it a little close. Nope, I don't need to do that. I need to do this and do that. See, that's why I'm reluctant to play around with spells too much, because then it's like you can only have one selected. And then you fumble them for it in the middle of conflict. Okay, this thing's got to be marked at this point. Now I want to get this other one on the map. Port Ontus, I think. Yeah, might have been it. Is there another one over there? No, I think this is it. Alright, no jumping off a cliff and breaking my legs so soon. Alright, there we go. Somebody's inside. Oh, that's right. Took out the guy that was upstairs. Is he coming out to fight? Yep, he is. There he is.
Where you fall down and bleed to death.
Ooh, that might... I don't know what that's doing to me, but that's probably gonna hurt. Why am I not hitting him? I'm not hitting him. There we go.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Wow, I'm missing. Ugh. Must be using glass arrows or something. I didn't see any effect, but... Arrow fatigue, that's nasty. No one, yeah, well, good thing my bow not impacted by that. Silver dagger, good, we'll take that. Chump. Oh, how am I over encumbered out here? Took one thing too many. Those arrows aren't too heavy. Is orcish armor that heavy? Now I gotta figure out how to heal up after all this mess. So my leather stuff, man, it's 45 pounds. I don't need to take the steel boots, technically. That's about all I got is a... Oh, the wolf pelts is probably kind of heavy. That's only 4 pounds, though. Alright, I'll have to... Oh, you know what? There's a way to fix this. I know what to do. Bingo. Okay. We're going to fast travel out of here. So I fired an arrow. I'm probably not going to find that one. This place is now on the map. No, it is not on the map. That's weird. So I don't even know if this is still the same direction. I think this was it. I didn't get this. We didn't get either of these gates last time. May have been some other stuff. I don't know if this is the exact path. This looks familiar. That looks familiar. May not have gotten that one, and then may have gotten this. Okay. So let's make sure this is on the map, then we'll come back. I just don't want to activate the other dude upstairs. There's another gate past this. Is that the same one? Further north? That's that one. Okay, good. They don't have a name on them, so I want to make sure that it's not something new. Okay, let's get out of here. First up, marketplace. Let's go home, drop stuff that we're gonna keep, then grab the stuff we can sell. Then figure out how to get rid of the stupid yellow tick. And I haven't seen the game offer any obvious explanation. I think once you eventually become a vampire, it may tell you, like, prompt the quest, but for these generic diseases, I'm not so sure. You could probably live with yellow tick, but it seems like a dumb idea. Yeah, those are some nasty arrows. We'll, Oh, actually, because you enchant them? Oh, never mind. Arrows don't have a health value anyway. That's dumb. Silly line of reasoning there. So I can drop one dagger. I forgot I already had one on me. Okay, that goes over here. So I probably should drop one set of armor here. Well, actually, I only have 2+. The leather shouldn't be weighing me down all that much. Yeah, this thing. So we got some orc armor now, kind of cool. At least the start of it. So we'll drop that. Drop the steel boots. Let's drop these until I figure out when and how I want to combine those. Drop those. Keep my chameleon stuff. Oh, I'm not wearing this because I have the other one on. Okay. I'm probably going to try to think if I want to drop Chameleon. I keep thinking about the fact I'm still quasi-invisible without the stat buff to go with it. I could sell bone meal, I could sell beer, bone meal, keep the claws, keep the corn. Fire salts are worth quite a bit. Maybe I should sell those. Keep the leek. Sell the skin, sell the venison, sell the cloth, sell the pelts. Alright, so I'm okay on hammers and... Okay, so let's just see what I have to take then. So we'll take the boar meat, take bone meal, take bread. I'll leave the brandy for the time being. 30... Oh, man. So even if I get 15 out of this... That's 470 and 235. Oh my goodness, we got almost what would have been partial house furniture costs just in fire salts. Take all those. And get plenty more of the flame atronachs roaming around. 2 horns there. Oh, potion of night eye. Yeah, we can sell that. Now, what I'm kind of curious, I need to check to see if any of the other merchants who pertain to other things actually have... I'm going to sell these, the ones I made. See if they would offer any more or better of a price than, say, Thornir, who we just, like, dump everything on. Take the venison. Okay, that's everything. Oh, and then, we'll keep a couple bear pelts in case we need that for the, that other shrine. Yeah, ooh, man, why is this greater soul gem worth more than those two greater soul gems? They must have some cost. Doesn't show anything different, like a stat. Oh, greater, common, lesser, even though it says greater. That's interesting. Let's see, those are stacked. Lion pelts, we'll take those. Hang on, a silver. Wolf pelts. There's another 100 or at least 50. Khajiit, the economist. Over encumbered though. 346. Yeah, even if I take this off, I'm going to lose another 25. I'm going to leave my leather chameleon gear here. At least I'll know that's in this one. I don't have to dig for it. Okay, so leave chameleon. Leather. 329. Okay. Chairman popping in. You have to apologize for being late. Don't know why I'm not getting the... Oh, you're not getting the notifications. Huh. Well, the only thing I know about Twitch, I don't know if you have to re-enable them. I know that if you go for a while without Twitch, like, because I used to get emails, and then basically after I would, if it's somebody I didn't watch very often, say, oh, well, we see you're not watching this person, therefore, we're going to turn notifications off. So I don't know if you've had to do anything like that, but beyond that, I'm not sure what the sitch is with Twitch. Alright, so I'm going to stroll around the market district here just for a bit to see if I can find somebody a little more fun to interact with here. I'm getting tired of looking at Thornir's shop. Some customer kicked his stuff all over the place. I assumed no guilt in that. Alright, so we got staffs, no. Spells, not yet. We got to buy some. Okay, Elegance is clothing. Maybe we can get rings and stuff from her. Mystic Emporium would probably be spells, but I'm thinking more... See, that'd be armor. I don't know what Gilded Carafe is supposed to be, but... Let me go... Merchant's Inn might be for... Yeah, let's try Merchant's Inn for the food stuff. What time is it? 2 in the morning? How? I guess they would be open there, an inn. But just in case they like to have business hours for buying and selling. So you say you wish YouTube and Twitch would stop doing it because it shouldn't matter as long as you're subscribed. It shouldn't matter. Well, you got to think how big they are. I mean, like it takes a lot of server bandwidth and shoe time to send out millions, if not billions, of emails. Because if you think about it, if you have one person with 10,000 followers to send it out there online, that's a huge server queue. So I actually get why they don't. I mean, your server can get backlogged, and then if it chokes out, if there's a bug, there's all kinds of problems. So I think there's a reason why. Hey, don't get angry with me. Why are you angry with me, man?
Go ahead.
Best, worst. So, it's caught here. Let's go best.
Such adventures. How I envy you.
No,
That's
good.
just stupid. That's
There
enough.
we go.
Don't talk such rot.
Okay, so we'll go here.
I won't fight you.
Here,
Don't try
here.
to manipulate me. Sorry. That's amazing.
So let's go maybe here,
You've got to
here,
don't
here.
Gracious. What a dumb joke.
Yes, I agree. Dumb
Gracious.
joke.
What a hero. You win the don't talks. Sorry.
There
I
we
don't
go.
get it.
Oh, he's maxed out. Okay.
You're good.
Yes, I'm very good.
Buy to eat? Maybe something to wash it down with.
He's only got 50 to barter with if you invest in him. That's interesting. So let's haggle here. Give me a 68. Let's start 55. He's got blackberries. Interesting. Yeah, I took it. Okay. All right, boar meat for 12. He's selling for 34. He's not even, I'm not even getting 55% on this. What is this joke? Let's haggle a little more here.
You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, I was just playing. I was just messing with you. Yeah, that's affecting my price too.
Make me a better offer.
Oh, I did a second ago. Come on, man. Probably got worse now.
You've got a great deal there. You drive a hard bargain.
All right, how much do I get for 17? No, I'll go to somebody else for that. Okay, you know the venison's probably not going to change much.
Another satisfied customer. Good day.
Yeah, let's see if you improve your attitude next time there, pal. Don't mind me while I read this book on your nightstand. Okay, so courier, how about mystic stuff? Oh, jewelry. You know what? While we're here, let's see if we can get any common jewelry to use for stuff. There's this.
What do you want?
I want to browse your wares, bro.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in
Ooh,
all
I can get matching
Tamriel.
stuff. I can get 2 brass rings. Kind of amulet copper rings. Gold emerald rings. Can I? So if I look at the details, what does this look like? So that's kind of cool. I don't think you had that ability before to see it what it'll look like, because there's so many different things here. Jade ruby. Nah. Petty soul gem. So I go for like a silver one of those. Ooh, silver ring. It's only got 1 though. Spectre. Oh, I like that, but the thing is, that's the effects on that? 14,000? Are you nuts? I mean, look at this, though. Fortify Sneak, Fortify Security, Chameleon. I mean, that would offset a permanent, you know, if I don't have the Sigil Stone. Feather of 100 points. Why? But you drain strength and endurance, so it's giving you a penalty. So, if I'm paying 14,000, there would be no penalty. So he had a, which one do I want here? I don't care about getting a jeweled one. I want a plain looking one. So it's 90 for a silver. He's got 5 of them, but I want 2 matching rings, like 2 silvers or 2 golds or something. Or I could go to bronze and a copper or 2 coppers. Copper pearl ring. Oh, that's, I don't even like that. This one looks goofy without having the jewel in there. Golden emerald, though. That one looks pretty cool. That would match our Khajiit. Except they're super expensive. The jade one looks cool by itself. I definitely would want a silver blue. But man, if I found this as a base ring, that would be amazing. I don't know what the base of it's called, but in the meantime, I could get the silver one. Except it's still... Oops. Still looks kind of silly without a gem in it, but... we'll keep looking first. That's still a bit much to spend.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Could always pilfer one of his and then fence the thing. He's got a couple others to pick from. Alright, if I look at this, will that indicate any map markers? Now that I know that that's no thing that happens from these. See, I like the intuitive stuff that they add to RPGs. It's like, oh, you manually wanted to read all that? We're not even going to tell you why it's relevant. So thankfully it does some of that heavy lifting automatically. Good as new merchandise, trade goods. Okay, so I think...
If you need ingredients, it's a great place to shop.
Good day.
He said
Easy.
ingredients, but I don't know which one he was talking about.
Hi there.
What?
There were lights
Excuse me.
at Sundercliff Watch. That place was
Alright, that spells... Let's see what she's got for rings. cranky lady.
What can I do for you?
Show me what you got.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Maybe. You don't seem to have much for jewelry there.
Goodbye.
Oh, did I keep the cloth? I could have sold her the cloth. Yeah, we'll get the thorn here. Mystic Emporium, perhaps.
How are you? What do you want?
Ooh, what's this? Oh, she can recharge weapons. How much, though?
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
That is just insane. You basically, it's all or nothing. It's the price is $1,200 or $1,200. They won't let you recharge it partially. Well, maybe that's because I have no soul gems. I've not tinkered with soul gems at all yet.
Let's do business.
Okay, let's see if she's got anything here. Life detection, no. Beast of Burden. 250 points, no. Eyes of Midnight, that's just Night Eye. What's the point? Paralyzed. See, we might eventually... Paralyzed might become useful. Superior Soul Trap's probably like the highest you can go. That's expensive. No, she doesn't even have anything that I'd really want.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So says you. Rat meat. That was that bottom one. Weak poison of weariness. Okay. So let's
This
do
better
some
be
persuasion here. Yeah, she's only at 34. Smile. Best. Worst. So, best.
My life is drab and wretched by comparison. You can't. Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't talk such rot.
Yikes. Okay, so there.
Sure, that's. Don't try. I said
there.
you can't
Perfect.
scare me. Don't try to manipulate me.
Uh-oh.
Gracious, not bad. You're
That's
wasting
bad.
your breath.
Okay, there.
Don't try to
I did it
manipulate.
wrong.
That's amazing. Oh, please.
Let's go here.
Yeah, I get it.
There.
Don't try to. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. What? I salute you
That's better.
most. Not bad. You can't scare
That's
me.
tougher when they're complete opposite of each other.
My life is drab. Not bad. Don't. You can't scare me.
Okay, let's go here.
Is that so?
Here.
Good one.
Here.
Don't.
Here.
Gracious, what a hero.
That's pretty good. So let's go
That's
here.
pretty good.
Oh, they're split again.
My life is drab. Your wait. Not now. Not later.
Not
Sure,
over.
that's cute.
Uh,
Is that so gracious?
Oh,
Don't
terrible.
talk such rot.
There we
Don't
go.
try to
Oh.
manipulate me. Let's just talk. That's pretty good.
let's go here.
That's pretty good.
There.
What?
Bingo.
You're
That was
wasting
awesome.
your breath.
Wow, she can go further. There.
Not now. Good one.
there. There.
You can't.
There.
That's amazing.
No, terrible options here.
My life is your wait. What nonsense?
There we
Not
go.
now. My life is. Oh, sure. That's cute.
Wow, how far can this one go?
My
There.
life is drab and wretched by. Yeah. Don't talk such. Oh, please. Not bad. Not bad at all. Is
Yeah.
that so?
Yeah.
What? Such adventures.
Wow.
How I envy you. Oh, please. That's pretty good. What?
There we
I
go.
salute you
There we
most.
go. Nailed that one.
impressive.
86. All right, let's haggle.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
$20 apiece. Let's see if she'll take it.
A good
Oh, there we
price or a
go.
good
Almost
customer.
1,000. All right. Keep. Oh, I probably couldn't have sold the cloth
That's
to whoever I
more
was
than
trying to
I'd
sell it to
usually pay.
before. Some of these.
You drive a hard bargain. That seems a fair price.
Okay, wolf pelt. You really want a wolf pelt? I'm surprised she'll take the cloth, but whatever. Potion of Night Eye, you can have that too. Well, 70 and 28. That's 100 coin. Yeah, whatever. 56.
A fine trans.
Okay, we're almost getting in territory of...
A pleasure to serve you.
What's...
Farewell.
What am I looking... Oh, I talked to him last time. See? She's the one I need to talk to, not you. Territory of being able to outfit something for the castle. Okay, I think the next thing is figuring out how to get rid of this yellow tick. Let's jump over to one of the chapels here. So I don't know if... So these are more... could potentially be residences. It just happens to be that there's a chapel here. If what's-his-face, not Mabel, a.k.a. Mabril, the other guy that stayed behind might still be there. But I don't know if you necessarily have to have somebody here to have that happen. Otherwise, maybe I'd have to go to the Temple District. Can you cure me a yellow tick, please? Your afflictions are banished. Okay. Let's see if this works as suspected. I need to look at magic, and then I need to look at active effects. Sweet. Okay. So in order to get rid of diseases, barring the vampire disease, you can go to a temple and do something at the altar, and then you're good as new. We have cured yellow tick. Alright, stupid summoned bear. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize you can go further up. Ladder to the Great Forest. I can jump on the rooftop. Wow. Too bad there's nothing to see up here. Poor Mabril. Left to rot out in the sun. Even the crows aren't interested. I could have jumped down. Okay, mission accomplished. Yellow tick cured. We sold some goods. Let me see if that impacted my strength now. Yep, strength is back to full, because I think without the Kavach Quiras, yeah, we were losing 25 points from that. And because I left the Chameleon stuff, we are kind of marching around... Not invisible. I don't know if the invisible helped all that much, but if I'm going to run around, I mean, do I want heavier stuff on? Well, I've got the heavy, so I've got the heavy armor on anyway, minus the one that's going to help us carry more if we go into the gate. Let me do some repair. See if I can do this without breaking too many hammers. Got one. There's another one. I want to make sure I always keep at least two. There we go. Did I level up, or is it just my armory? Yeah, we leveled up again. Okay, let's go back to base before going to the gate then. So we'll probably try to take maybe these two. That's related to the order request. Still haven't done that one. You know, I keep forgetting about this. So this quest that's been showing as the active one, which I haven't done anything about, where spirits have lease, we might even be able to get that house for free. Challenge is, if it's got spirits and stuff, I need a mystical weapon. I'd have to bust out the longsword again, rather than the debaser, which I keep carrying, which has no charge on it. So, I'm wondering, depending on how the gates go, maybe we'll take a look at that quest to see if we can't get us another property.
Get your black horse courier here.
Better that than having to spend 15,000 on a house. Or 7,000 on a house. Rather outfit the castle, preferably. Now the downside is here, if I level up, that means it's going to keep increasing the enemies, but it might also increase the next stage of Sigil Stone, too, so that may not be a bad thing. Alright, so do I need to save? Not really. We know how this works. Let me go to character. We'll see how we're doing on stuff, so our strength and our endurance are boosted by the torso armor. We still got to get intelligence way up there. And I don't know if working on any of these is helping boost magic or not. So by using that destruction magic, this went up a little bit. Acrobatics still got another 3+ to go. Sneak is still shy of 50. Speechcraft still shy of 50. Alchemy, meh. Damage, dispel, move, sense life, reveal. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Level 14. Today you wake up full of energy and ideas. And you know somehow that overnight everything has changed. What a difference a day makes. Okay, so this stuff's looking pretty well balanced, but of course we gotta get max magic up in there. Bow damage is speed, right? No. Agility is that. And I think this was governing jump. I tried to find if there was a sigil stone for jump height, but it had something to do with either speed or agility. Now I can't remember which one. So let me go. Let's go movement speed. Let's bring this up. And then I'll go another 2 for our bow damage. I mean, well, you know what? Let's leave our bow damage. Let's get some more max weight going here. Now we should be able to carry about another 15 pounds. And we got 5 pounds out of that. Or 2. Alright, Khajiit. Let's save up. Here we go. Chameleon quest time. And it is on the lost path of the chameleon. Here we go. Let's go do this gate here. So I should have killed stuff, so hopefully... Oh, arrows. Ooh, I could have an arrow problem. Yeah, we might have an arrow problem, but... whatever. Nope, it disappeared. I'm gonna have to pick up some more of those danger arrows, sell them, and buy regular arrows. Alright, here we go. We're going for speed, and I'm not moving very fast. Looking for flesh pods. Whoa, there's multiples of those this time. So now that I know in some cases you got these spires which have, you know, switches to activate bridges. Okay, so let's start here. Is there any bridges up there? I don't see any. But let's go to the top and look for switches anyway. Whoa, are we at the bottom? No, we're not at the bottom. It goes down further. Ow, nose is itching. Now is not time to have an itchy nose. Alright, it's a blood well, but I don't see any switch in here. So back down we go. Oh, poor guy's got a throat problem. Oh, that goes down into lava, so I don't think that's going to go any lower. Let's not bother there. That's rather uneventful. Hi. Good dog. Thanks for waiting. Alright, onward toward the next tunnel door, the next tower, unless we can find the main tower. See, that's likely the main tower, so us going through here might be a problem. Nether tunnels. Let's try to find a quick way out. Look for flesh pods. Hi. There's a flesh pod. Gold shield potion. Hi. Oh, man. There's a door out of here, so let's check the door that goes down here in a second. Hopefully this is a giant loop. More gold. Alright, I think it was. Alright, there's the one we got. And we should have a door here. See, I don't have to kill you for Clamper Claws. I just have to take the one in there. Alright. Oh, tunnel this way. Ah, dead end. Ultra dead end if you die in there. Dead end. That looks dangerous, like a trap. This looks wonky. No flesh pod here. There's something. There's a door out of here. It's not so bad. Okay, now we're on the other side somewhere. Oh, were you chasing me through there? How nice of you. You're a terrible tour guide. Alright, we are where we want to be. Well, actually, no. We do not want to be here at all. We are where we want to be to get out of being here. Up. I turned every direction except the right way. Yo, what's happening? Alright, doors on either side. Up we go. Door there. Cakewalk. I don't really need the magic.
First blood sack.
First blood sack. Oh, yep, there we go. Wait a minute, why we got doors here? These doors go out across the bridge? If this doesn't go up, I ain't going... Oh, well, we'll take that. Flawless topaz. I wonder, is there any kind of jewelry crafting? I don't remember. Especially since those rings are kind of like, different. Up we go. Nope. Which way are you going? I'm going this way. Okay, if this goes up, I'm going up. Ooh, I'll take a health. You guys suck at your job. I'm just like cakewalking through here, and you can't take me out. Khajiit too speedy. How many enemies am I bypassing now? Oh, I'm taking this door. There we go. This is the end. The end is nigh. There we go. Anything down here on the bottom? I don't see anything. Any flesh pods? There's one. There's one on that side. Maybe, yep, I think so. Ooh, Daedrith Teeth, Flawed Sapphire, Gold, Greater Staff of Silence, Mace of the Dynamo, Shock Damage on Strike, Soul Trap on Strike. That might be effective. Petty Soul Gem. I like that. I'm gonna have to try that against some wolves. Whoa, they got a dangerous in here. Like I said, increase in enemy size when you level up. Okay. Wasn't expecting the giant alligator, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Time this right. Here now, forewarning if anybody's watching. This is poor timing. Very poor timing. Let's see. Well, anyway, as I was about to say, this is going to be some repetitive save scumming here for the moment until I get the sigil stone that I want. So stand by. This could take a few minutes. It'll be a little boring, but this is all the pain of trying to get the items of choice. And I'm going to get hacked to death in the back while I'm doing this. Ascendant Sigil Stone. So yeah, we're still in the middle territory here. Fortify health. Don't want. Agility. Don't want it. Well, I do want it, but maybe later. Chameleon comes first. Disintegrate, fortify blade. Nope. I'd call it save scumming hell, but it's already got the visage of looking like what people perceive as hell, so I'm like, eh. Fire damage and fire. Nope. Dispel. Nope. Gate Crasher Roulette. Frost. Could put some Jeopardy music, perhaps if I have a word puzzle or app or something, you know, help pass the time a little bit. This is something you do while you're watching TV or a movie, is like, because otherwise it is dreadful speed. So speed would be, wait, yeah, speed or agility definitely want, but not until after Chameleon. Come on. You know, honestly, the Magicka ones might finally be helpful if I can't cast a single, you know, high-level spell yet either, so, you know, at some point perhaps that would be a good idea. Soul Trap. See, that's the other thing I end up needing later. So now I'm going to have to see how the Soul Trap works off this mace that we picked up. I don't know if there's a greater Soul Trap, mediocre Soul Trap, or if it's all the same, because it didn't seem like it was, even if it's only 15 seconds, I don't know if that's for hitting the enemy or something different altogether. Ugh. Went like 30 pulls and didn't get Chameleon once last time. That's why I finally just... Which one did I go with? I can't remember. It was the speed or the agility. Disintegrate weapon. They're all chasing me. Fire damage. Quit giving me duplicates. What we want is permutation, not combination. See, that's what I mean. You can do, well, that was different as fire and light, unlike shoot fire and resist fire. So there's even a couple that start with fire. Oops, I fell. Oops. Oh, I got it. Nope. Shield would be helpful eventually too, but if you don't have, if they can't see you, shield becomes a moot point. Can't kill what you can't. Well, you can kill what you can't see, but you can't kill what you can't hit. But they can't hit you if they can't see you either, unless they're just completely blunt, at least completely lucky. Which, in this case of NPCs, not expected. All we do is get to listen to the NPC quotes on loop. Come on now. Don't be such a Scrooge. Khajiit wants Chameleon. Ah, feather. Man. First time we've had feather. And notice, well, for the, I guess anybody's been keeping tabs. The gate, one of the gates I was trying to do this on last night, kept giving feather 75 because it was the something other sigil stone. We're not, or the latent sigil stone. Now we're getting the ascendant sigil stones. So that has gone up by 25 points. Water walking. I don't need it though. Or I won't pretty soon. Okay, that was entertaining watching him fall off the ledge. Demoralize. I'm getting demoralized. There we go. Okay. We're in business. Now we're out of here. Whee! That wasn't too bad. I know it's still boring, but at least it didn't hose us for like 30 zillion tries. That like catapulted me out of that one. Ooh, Broken Promises Cave. That sounds like fun. Okay. What are you doing here? That's new. Not completely new, but new enough. Yeah, that's right, we haven't seen any of those guys since we're, underground. Okay. Is this a location that's not on the map? Because this looks like a fort. This really kind of looks like a fort, but it's not on the map. So, kind of weird. Alright, so before more enemies show up, let's go drop off the stuff I just looted. Gray Fox, hero of the people. At least hero of the impoverished, bane to the elite and highly cultured. Zigzag. Okay. let's see what's going on here. Almost tripped over my own stool. Okay, so we're going to keep this mace. I think it's 35 pounds, and it is glass. But the fact it's got some goodies on it. Oh, so that's interesting. 50 uses. I didn't know if the uses was what the number was in relation to the charge, because I kept getting this thing worn out, and I used it kind of carelessly. So let's leave that until we get it recharged. I don't need that. I don't need to carry the silver mace. We'll keep the dagger. Got some arrows. That's good enough. Alright, dropping armor and stuff here. Orcish shield. Oops, I meant to look at it. So I guess you can't rotate it, huh? I was thinking you might be able to rotate this, but maybe not. My phone's ringing. Right, I think we've dropped all we need to there. Alright, drop that, drop that, drop that, and drop that. I'm not worried about selling stuff. You know what? Do I want to sell those arrows? I don't know if those have any value to them. Okay, so we're going to drop this stone. I need one more. If I can get one more, we can get 100% chameleon, I think. So we're at 50, and you know, I'll drop this with the other stuff. So that. I'm going to keep a couple petty soul gems on hand while we're experimenting with the mace. Probably a decent idea. And let's drop this stone in here. Make sure I don't lose it, because it's going to be by itself in a different category. Oh, but I did want to look at this. So we got 20%, 20%, that's 40. And 25, 65, and another 25 would be 90. So yeah, I'm still going to be 10% short here. I could offset that with a highly expensive ring or our one-time use thing, but that doesn't help. Alright, my next objective, I think, is going to be, like, after Chameleon, is, like, finding a better bow, because we haven't seen anything above the silver in a while, at least since that save, or since I somehow lost an elven one. I'm pretty sure I saw one at one point. Okay, so I'm also going to check how we're doing on skills here. Athletics not going to change too much, but acrobatics still a little ways to go. Marksman, we're doing okay. Sneak, we're doing okay. And we'll just leave the rest of that for now. Okay. Khajiit has survived another gate. Alright. Well, I didn't use too many arrows because I wasn't really shooting those guys in the gate, so let's go wrap this chameleon concept. Alright, so closed, closed, and not yet closed. Oh, there's some hostiles here. I'm going in. Thankfully, that last one was not nearly as complicated. Oh, it's way up there. Okay, so there's no other towers this time. It's literally, hopefully, just a spiral upward. Sorry, really congested again. Could be allergies, maybe not. Oh, there is a tower. Oh, there's another one over there. Alright, I might as well work on my sprinting to get past these guys. Oh, there is an opening to this one. But if there's no bridge, I guess I don't really care. Is that a body? See, you need telekinesis if those bodies have anything in them. I don't need the blood fountain. You guys haven't even hit me yet. Oh, there's no door. Okay, guess you're not going in there. Oh, how'd that happen? There's no door as I walk right by it. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's for the Ascension call. That's nothing new. Oh, there's a flesh pod hanging from the ceiling. Oh, oh, whoa! What happened there? That is like launched me. That was very bizarre. Nope, nope, not going down yet. What about this one? Yep. Oh, it says empty. Huh. Okay. I released a caged prisoner. Somehow I don't think that bodes well for him if I released him and there's nothing to catch him. Well, I mean, within a reasonable amount of gravity. And he dropped all the way down. So now I want to try to get... Oh, there's multiple pods there. Check that out. There's multiples on the ceiling. Wow. I never noticed that before. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach those. First, we're going to check his body. What do you have on him? Base ring of nihilism? That's fantastic. Breeches, gold, leathers. Alright, go down. Let's see if I can get one of these. Oh, I missed it. Longsword of the Glacier. Ooh. Alright, you know what I'm going to try here? Oh, I'm not, never mind. I'm not going to try this with 5 enemies on me. If I had a singular enemy, I was going to bash him with a mace, but that's a bit premature. Alright. To use the quote from Cool Runnings, and now we run. I should be jumping instead, but you know what? I will jump instead. Oh, that's a door too. Is this a door to anywhere we need to go? Probably. Oh, get that sword out of my face. Would you stop that? Is there any other way out of here? Good. Never mind, I'm gonna keep going. That seemed useless. That might... You could probably actually go into that one. You know what? We're here. Ooh, do I chance that? No. I don't feel like chancing that. I could chance it this way. So you guys get me from this. Oh. Only because they don't let me jump. There we go, suckers. Any fleshy pods in the corner? What's up, Dennis? So I don't see any flesh pods hanging from this ceiling. Oh, good. I made the stop for 2 gold. And this. For 36 gold. Well, at least I'm going to buy a Big Mac on the way out of here. Going straight for the door. Alright. So we risked it. We came over here. And we are now leaving. Acrobatics increased to 72. Alright. Let's keep going. Looks like we can go up. There we go. now. You know what? Jumping not as effective for staying alive. I hope this doesn't run me back down to the nether tunnels. Oh, this is doing... Okay, keep going, keep going. At least I can click on the thumb. I don't have to hold the thumbstick down. That's what I was a little concerned about. Oh, no! Right back where I started. Did I get this flesh pod? No, I didn't. Alright, let's check the map here. How did that happen? So I went... How did that bring me... How did that happen? So I ran full circle around the tower. Reaper Sprawl. Where did I... 8 tunnels. That's... Yeah, I don't want to go back in there. Okay, so I could have gone around the gate? No, that might not have done anything, so I need to go all the way through here. I doubled back somehow when I got up on that ledge. Maybe I missed where I thought the tunnel was a dead end. Okay, so run away from the gate. So I went in that tower. Yeah, I went in both of the side towers. I'm going to try this one more time, because this seems like that'd be the way in. Just got a hit. Oh, there we go. There's the way in. Look at the floor. Ooh, another fleshy pod. Let's not stand on the fire, considering... I'm not healing as long as there's enemies nearby. Oh, okay. Keep going. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And another. Okay, you guys are blocking my path here. Did I get this one? Yep. Time to use a map. Okay, so it's going to take me back out that way. I need to turn left. So I must have dropped in the floor over here. I just ran in a circle, so turn left, and there's our door. Hi. Yeah, that hurt where that wall thing was. Oh, there's one. Oh. Okay, this is a dead end, so that had to have put me somewhere new. Because that wasn't a dead end last time when I went in. Running me through a batch of poison plants. There we go, hopefully. It's weird that I said that was an Oblivion cave. It's like, it was more like Oblivion outdoors. Ouch. Nothing there. Running around the stalactite. Not much to pick up in here. Okay, I might have just run in a circle. Okay. Alright. Wastes of Oblivion. Oh. Which one? Alright, I'm gonna turn left, I guess. Man, I am taking a beating here. If I don't have any healing potions, it's gonna be a problem. There we go. Out. Or is that dead end? That's okay. I'm going right. Whoa! Rock slide. Plant. Okay, let's check inventory. This is not good. Restore health on self, 50 points. Might need that. Alright. Is that the rock I jumped over before? No, I don't think so. What's that? Seems new, but seems like a trap there. Let's go up this way. Yeah, I don't remember that. There we go. Alright, now we know how to navigate these things, sort of. Keep going up. Watch for traps. Ooh, I'll take a restore magic at the moment. Yeah, I think I got it. Oh, that's not it. You can't tell me I'm going to be trapped in here by a lockpick door. Door from here, there's no door from here. So basically the difference is wow, there better not be another one of those. The difficulty of the lock. I mean, because you'd be completely screwed. This is going to take me down to... Yeah, that's the other door. So this... Yeah, I did all that for nothing. Hi, guys. Ooh, I get that. I need a blood well. Okay, so this one is slightly different. Yeah, that's what I needed. I think. Maybe. Yeah, that was it. Didn't have the upward climb last time. Waste 20 lockpicks. There we go. They finally mirrored one. We're actually going up to the right this time instead of the left. Keep going. Hey, you just bashed me over the head. That's not cool, man. I walk into your house and bust you with a stick in the face? Oop, that's the wrong way. Oh, there's the door. Where's the door? There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Don't see any flesh pods on the bottom. Nothing there. We'll take that. I don't see a flesh pod there. Oh, goody, Daedroth. Alright, we'll do this. And we'll do this. Actually, there we go. Alright, just to make sure this time. Let's make sure these are wiped out so I got some room. Gotta go. Nope. Yep, so fair warning. Hopefully, if I get this right, this should hopefully be the last time I'm doing this for a little while. Because once I got Chameleon, I'm going to work on doing some other things here. Did I get it or not? I just walked away from it, didn't I? I got munched on by an alligator. Nope. Nope. Speed. So I think, I guess the good thing is with Chameleon being out of the way, then in the future when it's doing more gates at a higher level, may get the higher stone, which means we'll have to be compelled to try to get the same stones again later with a better potency. Nope. Yeah, because if you add the stone for feather at 100 points versus 200 or whatever it goes up to, maybe 150 or something, that would be much more advantageous. Don't be stubborn. Don't play these RNG games. Just give us what we want and we'll be out of here. What would be really sad is if I get the one I want and then die for some reason by running into the wrong enemy. We did discover on the previous episode that if you jump toward the fire or the stone, something might kill you. It seemed like it was the lightning coming from one of the churls, but I didn't quite stop to figure that out after having it happen a couple times, because that defeated the whole purpose anyway. Can't escape the gate if you're dead. There's water walking again. Actually, was water walking paired with different stuff? I mean, it wouldn't matter once you use it, but it means there's multiples of that one. Save skimming at its finest. That. The only thing that would throw this off is if by chance there is certain gates that just literally don't have all the stones, which I don't know if that's the case, but I haven't read anything to that effect. 'Cause this is seemingly turning into what happened last time. Soon to get much the same batch. Oh, there's our bot for the day. Yeah, we keep getting a lot of this frost one. I do not like this present algorithm. Nope. Oh, agility. Yeah, we're getting a lot of the same set on this one. I mean, the agilities, the speeds, frost, fire. Strength. Not much feather. We've only seen feather like once. It's finally shock, but yeah, well, we're not getting some of the other stuff. I haven't seen the Night Eye or anything yet either. This is not a good rotation, so I may have to just pick something like agility or speed. Or feather. Well, we haven't seen the spell, really. Now it's getting into other stuff. Come on, game. Can't you tell I'm not going to take what you're just throwing at me? Throwing sigil stones at the wall and seeing what sticks. Ugh, I don't want a blade either. Speed. I just can't remember if it's speed or agility, the one I went with, though. See, it just does not tell you which one does the jumping. Oops, I'm on fire. Ah. Come on, get this right. back to the fire stuff. Come on, Chameleon. Do a rain dance. There's the Night Eye finally. Nope, I don't have it yet. Oh, come on. Say the shock was at 18%? Or shock shield? I guess it's a shock shield isn't that big of a deal. You want a shield that goes full 100%. Shield on itself 15%. You would need about, what, 7 of those? For 100% shield? Back to fatigue. All right. First feather, first speed. Getting weird. Resist disease. You would only need maybe, if it gets any better, if you can get a resist disease at 50%, that would be fantastic. I don't even remember seeing that one yet. I just may not have paid attention. No more yellow tick, no more vampire. Bubonic plague. Yeah, that one was a resist shock damage, so maybe it's not a shock shield, it's either shield or resist shock. So if the resist shock is at 30, we need 3 or 4 just to get 100% of resisting shock, which there's a zillion other things to ward off. Back to fatigue again. Only given feather like once, or no, we saw Night Eye, but no feather. This is insane. If I knew that there was an ability to recast the Sigil Stone, I wouldn't be doing this. But I'm not aware of any such mechanism. Soul Trap. Oh, what am I doing? Light again. Magic again. Magic and health, all don't care. I mean, magic maybe by working on spells, but I'm a thief, man. Khajiit thief. There's Night Eye a second time. Chameleon 0. Oh no. That'll be fine. There's Disease at least a second time. Who's tagging me? There we go. There it is. I am saving so I don't die in the next 30 seconds. Warp me out of here. There's gonna be an enemy nearby. I'm surprised that hit. A little sloppy. Okay. We have accomplished the Chameleon quest for now, and hopefully I will not take on that anytime soon, even though we can get better ones later. The only reason I would want to is this. We need 5 pieces of armor. Right now, conveniently, armor sets are 5 pieces, including the helmet. So I guess you could technically have a total of 8 inventory spots, 5 armor pieces, 2 rings, 1 necklace. So if we get the water walking, I don't need to consume a spot with that. That means I could, while invisible, could carry three pieces that might contribute to feather, maybe carry up to another 300 pounds. Otherwise, the alternative would be, if I'm visible, things like resist disease, maybe shield, maybe magic, or actually the speed one. So there'd probably be different contexts, like either running really fast, being a pack mule, or going all invisible. So you really wouldn't focus on any one of those roles all at the same time. I mean, unless you're somebody who does a balanced build. I'm not really somebody who plays like that. I kind of like trying various extremes. Man, that flame atronach took out all the deer over here. Free venison. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, so we have closed 4, 5, 6 gates, I believe, including Kvatch, which is a story-driven one. Alright, we are going to Chameleon up. The leather armor.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black.
We got time. I mean, I got maybe about up to half an hour here before we need to take a break. And that might give opportunity to finally try that thief quest again. If this thief quest doesn't work with solid invisibility, I don't know what else would be necessary. So the thing is, you can't kill that guard. If you kill the guard, you violate the quest. Otherwise, it's like complete fluke to try to get past the guard. Alright, here we go. So let's drop everything else not relevant first. So I'm going to keep the mace. This is cool. See, this is the glass sword. So Maven's popping in on Pilled. Hello, friend. How are you? It's been a while. Just caught Jolly Roger the other day. Sound like you guys are busy keeping up with the kids and sports and stuff. So, yeah, that's why glass is my favorite. It's got the coolest look to this. I guess the closest you get to a sci-fi edge in here. So I'll leave that. And let me see here. If I have any stickers in here. I forgot how stickers work. What else do I want to drop? Okay, we can... Oh, we'll also drop this in here, even though we're just going to pop that back out. Oh, cool. Yeah, doing the parent thing like always. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you, too. I'm one of those burdened streamers who doesn't get enough time to consume since I'm so busy doing a zillion other things, so I feel a little disconnected with everybody right now. So you gotta be enjoying that we're on the verge of summer, too, so hopefully the weather's been nice out there. Let's see, what do we want to drop? Yeah, we'll drop some claws. We'll drop the salts. We'll drop the potions. Drop the venison. We're not going on a selling spree just yet. Interesting, this tome. I wonder if that either creates something or... Oh, details doesn't tell us. We'll get rid of the common. Get rid of that. Get rid of the greater one because we got these petty ones here. Say, yeah. Finally warming up, but now it's pollen season. Yeah, I've got family that's going through the allergy thing right now, too. Thankfully, I haven't had too much of a challenge with that, but understandably. So this is going to be like an onyx ring or something, so this one's the same way. Got to find more of those. Oops, I dropped that stuff in the wrong drawer. OCD, virtual organizing. I'm going to take all this stuff back. You don't put venison in the armor drawer. What's wrong with you? Alright, let's try this again. That, and that. And that, and that, and that. Oh, the gems didn't make it out of there. Alright, so let's come over here. And go here. Yeah, all that stuff needs to go over here. Everything turns yellow. It's diabolical. Yeah, I agree. It hasn't looked too bad. We've had times where it's been bad, but it hasn't quite visually, but I know people are noticing from a health standpoint. So drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. Keep that. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So let me check my weight. 233 out of 380. What else do I still have on me that's weighing me down? I probably have extra stuff, don't I? Oh, an extra chainmail gauntlets. It's gonna be a shield or something, maybe. Weird. Oh, extra pants. You don't need 30 pairs of pants. Alright, drop that, drop that. Drop one of those. Drop that. Drop that. And I keep those. Oh, wait. Yeah, those are the other two I didn't put away. I thought I did, though. Okay, now how are we looking? 227 is better. Probably because of the mace. Yeah, the mace is 35 pounds. That's probably a contributor. Okay. Time to save. We are finally committed to Chameleon mode here. What save number is this? 112. I gotta remember to keep 99 and 112 because that's prior to committing our sigil stones to the armor. So let's take this. We'll take the Chameleon. And I must have left the leather. No, actually, I probably got duplicates in the leather now. That's probably the other weight. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Chameleon leather boots, gauntlets, and greaves. So I did 20% on the boots, 20% on the gauntlets, 20% on the pants. That means don't do boots. So I got to do a 25 on the cuirass and 25 on the helmet. Okay, here we go. All 100% Alien v Predator time. Alright. So, helmet. I gotta change the name first. That was not changing the name. That was fumbling. So, maybe what else has been good around the interwebs these days? Getting a fun time in with, even amidst all the parenting? Chameleon leather helmet. All right. 25%. There we go. All right. Boots, gauntlets, greaves, helmets, and then torso last. Okay. Says health of 160. That's going to be going over. Wait. That's 160 points? That's weird. Unless it's like 80 and 80. Or 160. There we go. Another Quidas. And go. Okay. Let's see how this looks. We're going to lose some weight capacity, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Active effects. Chameleon. 115. 40 and 75. Overkill. I could drop a nuke and nobody would know it was me. That's how chameleoned I am. That's interesting. So even though they put the effect, they didn't do what they did in the 360 to make the character 100% invisible. I remember when you got to 100%, it would be gradual, meaning you'd look partially Predator, and then the higher the percentage on there, eventually you'd be 100. It's like you wouldn't even see the model. So I don't know if is that a combination of the fact that this Unreal Engine already has transparency issues. Do they not want to go trying to figure out the partial or what? So I should be able to. Like, people shouldn't even see me.
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
Hope this madness is over soon.
Creatures.
Good day.
I hope to never see another.
Safe travels.
Look, this. So normally they would stop to look at you, and like he's not even stopping to look at me. He can't tell I'm here. From a stat standpoint, granted, if you saw a bow and quiver of arrows, you would think somebody's there, but he's not looking at me now, so hopefully that's the desired effect. Now, what I don't understand is why I still can't activate this stuff and get it to go invisible as well, because it's kind of breaking the immersion. But from a gameplay standpoint, we are now 100% invisible. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, they're not recognizing us, so we are 100% chameleon now. What about him? See, you probably have to talk to him, maybe then.
Sir? Truth is, the Legion doesn't know who was behind the Emperor's murder. We've already ruled out the Dark Brotherhood. So is this something worse?
Worse. After much consideration, I've decided to become worse. Fantastic. Okay, so Chameleon is working despite this oddity with the weapons. I could actually always take the weapons off. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put the arrows and stuff so we could actually literally walk around like a... Do the Predators from the movies have an actual name for their race? Because I actually only know them by the movie title, Predator. I mean, I know the aliens are like xenomorphs, and I don't know if there's more technical names than that, but... Okay. So this mace with Chameleon might make it a little easier to start enchanting or trapping stuff. So let's do shortcuts here. Let's do... Oops. Make sure I don't need to drop anything else. I think I'm going to drop the chainmail for now, and we'll stick with keeping it heavy. So, yeah, we'll keep the blade armor. We'll drop the chainmail. Now, I guess I could drop these two, but Oh, let's also... So these are extras. Okay. Oh, wait, other shoes I didn't drop. I missed a few things. That's why we had a lot of extra weight. If for some reason this will allow us to carry an extra 20 pounds, and that it's only costing us 9, I guess it's an 11-point gain if you have it on your inventory. Oh, breeches. Drop the breeches. Man, carrying so much extra stuff. And that's actually 10 pounds right there to have that on person. Oh, man, look at the weight for the... You know what? I might as well not even carry this equipment around if I'm not going to use it. Yeah, skip that stuff. Wasn't even paying attention to the weights on the alchemy equipment. There's 16 pounds. Oh, yeah, so anyway, what I was going to do... Let's take care of our arrows here. Let's put our arrows... And then we had our blades originally on here. All right, yeah, they're not all selected, so let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm completely invisible in my leather armor. Okay, what else can we do here? So we're now traveling a lot lighter. Sweet. Alright, mission accomplished. At least a mission accomplished. Personal as it may be and not relevant to the game. Alright, so now I do want to try that thieving quest. Let's see, we need to go back to Leowin, which is way down here. Go to the castle. And the next 5-10 minutes, see if we can pull this off. Can't see me, can't see me, do. This is just so game-breaking. Love it. I mean, it's not even a glitch. It's just an exploitation of how the game handles information. So it's more of an exploit. I mean, they would have had to make it inconvenient in order to alter this. Basically, you could have had the stat for the sigil stone get rolled out at the time of entering the gate. But man, because that way you wouldn't want to have to go back just to gamble that every time. All right, how are we doing on time here? Let's see. It is 11 p.m. Let's go till 2 in the morning. Somebody just walked in there. All right. This is for all the marbles, except the other thing is I may not have enough lock picks. Oh, thankfully I only broke one. He's walking off, but it's not to arrest me. Let me get there before he does. Man, lock him behind the door again. So he should not be able to see me this time. I can actually, like, run around. I shouldn't even be making noise that way. I am breaking lockpicks like a boss. Hey, they switched positions. It was her side of the bed over last time. Apparently they don't have habits in their marriage. I mean, check this out. I mean, I can... I don't want to make a mess of all these other places like the store, knowing it's that persistent. Oh, that was weird. That just completely disappeared. I was going to say, I could kick everything around. They wouldn't even know it was me. They've got a whole set of alchemy equipment, too. If I fenced it, I could take it, but... And this has also got that weird audio glitch again. I hear something tweaking in the background. Alright, here we go. 11 lockpicks. I should have saved before doing that. Dang it. You know what? We've tested proof of concept. Let's go back to my house first. Just so not wasting time, not that it matters. We'll go up to Bruma, get some lockpicks, and then proceed ahead. We have now verified it as possible. And I now know my title for the next episode. Yo, sleepy eyes, you gonna be able to see me in here? Oh, he's not here. Where is he? Am I trespassing? No. Get your butt back in your house. He doesn't even sleep in his own house. Where is this guy? Pretty late night for a guy who's tired all the time. Does he sleep during the day? Is he a vampire? Actually, he might have been the one. Hey, no. No going to bed. Nope. Get up. If you're going to sleep, sleep at night.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
Yes, lockpicks. Well, I know who else sells my lockpicks.
Favorite customer. What do you
Yeah,
got?
better be. He's got it. He's got steel arrows. We need to buy these too. How are we doing on haggling? 71. You know what? I didn't bring that down any. Oh, did he have lockpicks? Did I bypass him? No, he does. Oh, he's got 100. All right, let's try. Well, man, this is going to be expensive. This is going to cut into the castle fund now. So I had 15. I need like 40. There we go. He accepted it. He didn't say anything, though, either. I'll take all your arrows.
That's a good deal.
I'd say so.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
Yeah, I need a nap.
Shadow
Right.
hide you.
Perhaps if you actually slept when you're supposed to, Knucklehead. I don't see you working the night shift either. All right. Actually, I don't need to do this. Okay. Next. Back down to the bottom of the map. One extreme to the other. This is awesome. You can't see me. Anybody see that? It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. All right, so let's go 8 hours. Put us at 12:30 p.m. a.m. Excuse me. Figures. So many dang autosaves. And my saves, apparently. Alright, delete. 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 Alright, Best Buy is 10. Alright, so I guess the question is, how much auto lock picking do I do here? Because clearly I'm still missing something. That's too many. $20 on the first lock. There we go. That's better. 1. Can't see me. I don't even have to sneak. Couldn't even get that one right. There we go. Doors I got open here. Let's save before doing this one. Alright, we live with like 3 or 4. He's by himself. She's not even in here. Oh, if she's not here, why hasn't she gone to bed yet? Look at this. They didn't fight back. That's why I wanted this. There she is. She's fleeing for her life, not very effectively. I mean, the Chameleon is so effective that... So stupid. Yeah, my hand-to-hand went up about 20 levels. No, not really, but... Okay. It's like, I'm getting hit by a ghost. Okay, so back to this one. Apparently, she went to bed way too late. Alright, good grief. So, let's go 2 in the morning. I want to overwrite that save. Seven. There we go. That one didn't even have a break. Chairman says the guests can't die. I'm not sure if that's the case. I think they can. Key characters actually will go unconscious. NPCs can die, but he's not. I don't know that he's an NPC. You know what? You don't want to see what's going on here, pal. So some characters can, some can't. I just not gonna. I mean, I'm pretty sure that she cannot. But I was thinking to put her unconscious, but I may not have hit her enough because it may not have been hands not doing a whole lot of damage if they have a very high health constitution. Put it that way. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to auto do this thing. There it is. I'm going to take that. And these aren't showing as stolen. Active quest. 2 brass pearl rings. You know what? Resist normal weapons. I'll take it, though. If it's not stolen, I'm taking it. Oh, it might be stolen because the box is red. Oh, yeah, it's still showing stolen. Okay, we're out of here. So I don't know if we're going to get any alternate. Let's go see Amuse in the prison first. Dude, when you born a barn? Just to see if there's any alternate before giving it back to Adarji. For a second, I didn't think it was going to let me out of there. Crunch. He definitely doesn't see me this time. Oh no. I wonder if auto does not make your locksmithing skill go up. So he's still here.
What do you want?
I have the ring. Oh, you know
I
what?
owe
Let's
you
help him
a
out
debt
here.
of gratitude.
All right, you're free, man. Got anything fun in here? Bowl. Can you tell the difference between your food bowl and the bedpan?
What do you want? Say what you're gonna say.
All right, lizard faces. It ain't easy to tell her if you're smiling or not. All right, so best, worst. So best.
No more. What nonsense. What a dumb joke. Don't talk such rot. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Well done. That's just not funny. I accept.
That's just
I
not
have no
funny.
choice. I wish I could say that. What a don't waste your flattery on me. No more.
that.
You're frightening me. What a what a don't try to manipulate me. Don't try to manipulate. That's just stupid. That's just not funny. No more. Don't waste
That's
your
just not funny.
Really? Interesting.
Oh man, it's gonna split the two again.
Well done. No more. That's just not fun.
Ouch.
Don't try to manipulate me. Really? You think that I accept? Don't talk such rot. Remarkable. Don't talk such rot. No more. That's just stupid.
All right. Anyways,
That's
anything else
not
to say?
quite good enough.
Okay,
I owe
I can't
you
get
a
anything.
debt of gratitude.
Okay, is he gonna figure out? Okay, he's walking out. Okay. Do I have to help him though? Or can he figure it out on his own? Well, actually, he can go around this way. Oh, he disappeared. Okay. If he's going to stick himself behind the wall, I don't know what to do about that. At least my debt's paid. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do this. How about we do this? Come on over here.
What do you want? I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Okay, I helped you out. If you're going to hide behind the door, there's nothing more I can do for you. Yikes. It's no wonder you didn't make it into the Thieves Guild. Stuck with basic objects that swing on hinges. Bonk. Okay, I guess I'll... you know what? Well, you know what? I might be able to finish this quest. I mean, I really need to go take a break here, but I want to finish this. Let me wait till daytime. So I'll talk to her in daylight here. I don't like the fact I gotta give her the ring back. She's just using it for stealing confidential documents. But that's the quest. Is this her house? It is. Be like, don't talk to me at home. Get out of bed and pay me my contract. Oh, is she downstairs? She's probably downstairs. There you are.
Why does the prey approach me?
Calling me prey?
Does the hunter have this one's ring? My ring. All thanks to the claws of the clan mother. You have recovered it. Is that slimy Argonian dead? Did he suffer long? I hope so. You have earned the reward. The Thief's Guild was always good to Adarji's dearest mate. I'm grateful that the memory is still honored.
So, was the ring stolen from her? I mean, because the way she was talking about it, it's like she was the one that was not the actual owner. That's what's bizarre. I don't quite understand this quest. Let me just double check here. No, all I have to do is report back to Scrivenbreville. Okay, we'll do that. Because he told me it was inscribed on the inside with the name Alessicaro, Countess. Apparently he tried to sell it back to her. Oh, so in other words, it would have had to have originally been Adarji's. Then when the Countess became the owner of it, her name was inscribed. So it'd have to go back before to try to make sense of this. But the thing is, she did say she was using it for documents or something. Oh, I missed this. It seems there's a secret passage that leads from the basement. I tried looking for that, though, and I couldn't figure out how to activate it. Oh, that's what I was missing the whole time. But again, we haven't figured out the whole Argonian thing in the basement, so... Alright. Almost done. I don't have to crouch anymore, either. Alright, I'm, like, raiding your house, lady. I will take the prey as furnishings. Okay, Breville. Here. I don't know. I mean, because I looked in the basement, it looked like there was a hidden wall, but I didn't quite figure out how to get in there. I'm not sure what technique or mechanism, if I'm supposed to wait long enough for somebody to... Well, I was trespassing. I couldn't wait in there. Where's she at? Is she upstairs? Another floor? She would normally be sitting right here. Oh, what are you doing down here? Oh, you're actually reading. You're going to tell me you're busy reading?
You have returned? Good work. You are truly an asset to the guild. I will make sure the Grey Fox himself hears about this. I am promoting you to Prowler. Congratulations.
There we go.
He is the greatest of all thieves. I have heard it said that he stole his gray cowl from Nocturnal herself.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
Okay, so now I gotta try and remember where I have to go to get my castle stuff. I've fenced over 300. Yes, I have. So just real quick. Last item for the moment. I've already done that. I am looking for this. In the Merchants Inn, and yeah, back to the Market District. Okay, we can do that. So that would be here. What I'm going to probably do is save, buy one. We'll go see what it looks like, and then not commit to it per se until next time. So Merchants Inn.
What's going on with you?
There we go.
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere.
That is, if I have enough money. I didn't quite look, but we'll find out. Oh, this guy. Don't go anywhere.
Whatever you need, I'm at your service. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices
70
in all
coins
Citadel.
short. He's at 83, so let's see if we can make this happen. So our options are barracks, bedroom, dining area, kitchen, library, trading room, trophy hall, and wine cellar. Oh yeah, wine cellar first, of course. Let's try the barracks. If he'll let.
A fine bargain for you.
Okay, that's a lot of money to spend on the castle. So if we're... Oh, and the price just went down after buying something from him. So either way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 16,000. 17. Yeah, you're still looking at $18,000.
Take care.
We're just going to go see what the barracks look like, and then that'll be it for this episode. Man, it just like launches me out the door. I don't know what it's doing. All right, back to our other home away from home. Let's see how this castle is. So it didn't say anything about the forge, so I'm guessing it's going to be... Oh, bodies are cleaned up. Oh, they left Kelvin and a couple of the mercs out front, but they cleaned up the bodies inside. And it probably looks a little brighter just because it's daylight, but it's interesting that they closed the portcullis.
This came for you, sir.
Ah, he found me. So the barracks, let's see where the barracks are. Now, nothing here. That's just the watchtower. You know what? Since this is here, could I have used this to heal? Nope. Not until you find that particular one. Oh, we had a whole upper floor here. Private chambers. Is this my room? Oh, I didn't even notice all this fun stuff. Man, got me a whole library up here. Ooh, gold sheets. I'm gonna hang out here instead of my shack. Problem is, I gotta run a lot farther. Got my own kitchen up here. This place looking better already. I don't know if this is part of it, but I didn't come up here last time. I think the trophy case was something, so I wonder if all these display cases will get populated. You know, I could put some troll fat in there, impress the visitors. Oh, so that just goes up there. Oh, wait. Okay, this would probably be the trophy room. Why aren't you wearing your helmet? Medieval OSHA would be greatly disappointed. Okay, I don't quite know what changed here, but I know I could look at this, I guess. Quests. Or actually just objects. Read. Oh, he hired 2 additional men-at-arms at his discretion to bring the castle gear in a full complement. Trust that this meets. Oh, so he did just get 2 more guards out of the deal. So it didn't actually modify the content of the barracks, just the occupants of the barracks. So that explains why one of these guys doesn't have a helmet. No, I'm not going to start kicking everything around. I got to be careful there. You the cook? Hang out in the trophy room. Okay, well that's what a castle update looks like. Apparently you can hire more help. And it starts, you know, like maybe it looks like maybe they cleaned it up or something, but... And closing the gate, of course. Oh, does this activate the gate? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, and the bodies are finally gone. They finally put Lord Kelvin's body to rest after we go in. After getting that note. So, that's it for tonight. I've been invisible for quite some time now. You can't see me. I guess at this rate, what are we going to do next time? Khajiit against a starry sky. All right. Chameleon's done. Thieving is done. At least for now, until we do more of them. It's going to take a lot more money to get for the castle. What we got for quests here? Let me think about what the next... I think this house would be kind of cool. It depends. I'll have to see if I need enchanted weapon, but I think I'd like to try that next, see what the property looks like. So maybe we'll go hang out in Anvil and try a couple things, because we've got a couple other quests maybe in that area. All right. There we go. We got a plan. Yes, I'll lose unsaved progress. That was all part of the gig. Okay, so thanks to anybody who's been hanging out and watching. Chairman says I need to do some pickpocketing. Yeah, I could now. I can actually now pickpockets, but at the same time, I'll have to see if infamy or if it creates any conflict. I mean, they shouldn't be able to do anything now. But at the same time, most of the stuff on their person is going to be pretty measly stuff. I mean, you can try to pick the pocket of everybody in Cyrodiil and get enough coin. That might work. So... Okay, so stay tuned. We'll be back in about a little over an hour for some Resident Evil. And, of course, might do a triple header. Might come back to this a little bit more after that. So we'll see how Resident Evil goes. But appreciate those hanging out. Chairman hanging out with us for a bit. Appreciate Maven stopping by over on Pilled. So anybody else lurking or watching it from the shadows, greatly appreciated. And that'll do it for now. So either join us later or we'll see you next time. Have a good one.